The Incident Analyzer source contains everything needed to modify, build, package, and deploy a modified Incident Analyzer app to the Exchange. This package includes the Incident Analyzer source, all required third-party source files, image assets, localization files, the npm configuration package, the grunt build and packaging script. You'll need to install the following software packages. Node.js. Node should run on the latest version, but version 4.4.5 is recommended. Use the default settings while installing Node.js. Microsoft Internet Information Services. Incident Analyzer should run on a default installation of IIS. No special configuration should be required. Commander. This handy command line emulator allows us to run useful commands like curl to upload your Smart M.App package to Map Studio. And finally, Chrome. In order to get Incident Analyzer up and running on a development machine, a couple steps will need to be completed. First, unzip the Incident Analyzer source. The next step is to configure a virtual directory in IIS to point at the folder you unzipped the Incident Analyzer source to. We're just going to go to copy that path. Right mouse click the default website and select Add Virtual Directory. Enter Incident Analyzer as the alias without any spaces. Set the physical path to the folder where the source was unzipped. Click OK. I'm ready to go. The next thing we'll need to do is use the command prompt to run npm install. This will install all the packages required to build and package Incident Analyzer. Now that we have all the files that's required to build the application, we can try running it by browsing to http://localhost/incident analyzer. We'll need to log on, so provide your credentials and then click Sign In. Now we can see that Incident Analyzer is now running from source from our local machine. The next thing we'll try to do is build and package the application. To do this, we'll use Commander. We'll first need to browse to the folder where you unzip the Incident Analyzer source. If you have Commander still open, we should be in that directory. Next thing to do is run build. This kicks off the grunt process. This will compile style sheets in JavaScript and package it into a zip file. Once the build process is complete, a Map Studio package will be placed in the build folder. The package is called Map Studio Incident Analyzer.zip. The next thing we'll need to do is get our bearer token. Using Chrome, launch Map Studio. Once Map Studio is launched, open the developer tools by pressing Ctrl-Shift-I on your keyboard. If the Network tab in the Developer console isn't already activated, click on it. Now back in Map Studio, click on Content. In the Developer Tools window, click the bottommost item named Default, or items.json. What we're looking for is a header called authorization. Copy the authorization header starting at the beginning of bearer. We'll need this to replace a string called my_token in the curl commands in the next slide. The next thing we'll do is try sending this package to Map Studio. To do this, we'll need to update the curl command. We'll need to replace my_token with the string that we copied in the previous step. The next thing we'll do is copy the string into Commander and execute it. Take a few seconds to execute, but after it's finished, we'll get a response back from Map Studio with the new application ID along with the application name. And there it is, ID and our application ID and the title of our application. If we're going to go back into Map Studio, we can check to see if our application is now in the list. We'll see that we have a new entry called Incident Analyzer that we just uploaded, marked version 1. It's the same process if we want to update our application, except we'll need to replace the app ID in the update command with the ID that was given to us when we uploaded the application the first time. Press enter and our application update will be sent to Map Studio. Once this is complete, we'll receive the same response back with the application ID along with the application title. If we go back into Map Studio, we'll see that the version 1 will now be marked as version 2. We can press play to see if our application will run. And there it is.